Narrator script. The timeless wisdom of Albert Einstein. Lessons for life. He was a scientist, yes, but Albert Einstein was also a philosopher of life. A thinker whose words still echo in classrooms, in quiet journals, and in the hearts of dreamers around the world. Today, we don't look at his theories of relativity or physics equations. Instead, we listen to the wisdom that made him not just a genius, but a guide for how to live. Let's begin with a thought that captures the very core of who Einstein was. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is what we already know. It's what's been written, measured, taught. But imagination, that's the future. That's the ability to see a world that doesn't yet exist. To ask, what if, when everyone else says what is? Einstein believed imagination was the birthplace of innovation, of hope, of progress. So when you feel like you don't know enough, remember, your dreams may be the most valuable thing you carry. And as we journey through life with imagination in our hearts, we encounter something essential: movement. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. There will be moments when you feel stuck, times when grief, confusion, or failure makes you want to stop. But Einstein reminds us, motion is the secret to balance. You don't have to sprint. You don't even have to run. Just move. Even the smallest steps forward are enough to keep you steady. But where are we moving toward? What's the goal? In a world obsessed with success, wealth, fame, achievements, Einstein offers a gentle but powerful reminder. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Success can fade. It's external, temporary. But value? That's something you build within yourself. It's your kindness, your integrity, the way you treat others when no one is watching. Value is what stays when the applause ends. So strive to be a light in the lives of others, not just a name on a trophy. And how do we grow into people of value? It starts with a simple habit: asking questions. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Children ask why hundreds of times a day. But as we grow older, we're taught to accept answers without thinking. Einstein never lost that childlike wonder. He believed curiosity was sacred. Every breakthrough, every idea, every shift in the world started with a single question. So ask, wonder, challenge what you think you know. Curiosity isn't a weakness. It's the beginning of wisdom. But of course, life isn't always about clarity and discovery. Sometimes, it's about struggle, about standing in the middle of the unknown. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. It's easy to see hard times as roadblocks, but often they're crossroads. Behind every setback is a seed of something greater, a chance to learn, to grow, to become someone stronger than you were. Don't run from difficulty. Sit with it, learn from it, and then rise with something new. Still, rising means risking, and risk brings mistakes. But Einstein never feared failure. In fact, he welcomed it. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Think about that. If you're not making mistakes, you're probably playing it too safe. Mistakes mean you're daring, you're growing. They aren't marks of shame. They're the fingerprints of courage. So give yourself permission to get it wrong. That's how you eventually get it right. And the way we respond to those moments, the wins, the failures, the uncertainties, says everything about who we are. Einstein once said, "Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character." Your thoughts shape your actions. Your attitude, whether hopeful or bitter, determined or defeated, becomes the lens through which you see the world. And over time, that lens becomes your life. So protect your mindset. Cultivate gratitude. Choose strength, even when it's quiet. Through all of this, we discover that real learning doesn't always come from a book. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. True education is the wisdom you carry when the lessons are over. It's not just facts, it's perspective. It's the way you treat people, the way you respond to pain, the way you question and contribute and care. Einstein reminds us, life itself is the greatest classroom. And in that classroom, one of the greatest subjects we can study is peace. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. You can't shout your way to harmony. You can't bully your way to calm. Peace begins when we choose to listen, not to reply, but to understand. Whether it's in a relationship, a community, or a nation, empathy is the path forward. And so, we return to where we began, to imagination. Because Einstein believed that in the end, the true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. It's not just about knowing facts. It's about envisioning a better world and then using your gifts to help build it. That's real intelligence. That's real wisdom. Albert Einstein left behind more than theories and formulas. He left a legacy of insight, a reminder that we are all students of life. So dream boldly, move forward, ask big questions, grow from your struggles, lead with character, and never, ever stop imagining. Because the world doesn't just need more smart people, it needs more wise ones. If this inspired you, like, share, and subscribe. Stay curious, stay kind, and keep imagining.